No, don't fight. Baba, don't fight.
I will fight you.
Don't fight him. Don't fight.
Fight you. I have to play.
Don't fight him. Don't hit him
I said,
first.
get out of here.
No, stay there. Stay there. No.
I said, get out of here. I said, get out of here.
No.
You have to know.
No.
Get out of here.
Get out! You're not the server! You're not the server! You're not the server! You're not the server! Get out! Get out!
Get out of here.
Whoever hit, Baba, don't hit nobody. Oh. Baba, don't hit nobody. Oh. We are taking it.
Hello guys, welcome once again to the Djourneytv. I hope you've been enjoying the journey so far. This is the festive period. I said let me leave you guys to enjoy your chicken and drink your beer, but the gist will never end. Something is actually trending right now. A video of a celestial priest was trending on internet. They were fighting at the altar of God. That's the video you just watched right now. Like, I ask myself a very simple question. Like, you stand at the altar of God and you preach to people, you tell them, do not do this, do not do that. And both of you are fighting at that altar of the Lord. Believe me, celestials, they don't play with their altar. When they say they don't play, nobody goes into that altar if you are not very, very powerful, if you're not very, very strong. So for both of them to be kneeling at that altar and almost had a fight at that altar that people had to record, and they came to separate them. It means at this point I need to question them. That do you know that that is the altar of the Lord? Like, you call here the altar of the Lord, where people receive blessings and miracles, where you stand with authority, and that is where you people want to fight. I do not know why they wanted to fight, but for no reason should a man of God want to exchange punches at the altar of the Lord. It can happen outside, though. We are humans. Yes, you can get angry with someone, even though you're a pastor. I know pastors, sometimes they get angry. They get angry over so many things. Just like a woman was actually angry at some point that some Yahoo boys came to his Facebook account, and they created a page that looked like his page, and they started scamming people. They scammed a woman that had issues, and they told her to send money. And you know, when people are desperate to get something, they don't think at that point, and they sent money, and she sent money to these Yahoo boys, and they ate the money. And he was angry at that day, and he said so many things at the altar. That is not the gist for today, so I won't talk about that. So a man of God can get angry. It is normal, but it shouldn't happen at the altar of the Lord. You should learn to control yourself. You need to understand there are some positions you hold in life that your life is no longer yours. It's just like being a pastor. Because people learn from you every day. Morals. People learn how to talk from you. If you see Christ Embassy, you would see that so many of their followers, or so many children of God that go to that church, they want to be like Pastor Chris. At first, it was the palming of the hair, the dressing. They always want to act like him because he has a good character, a good charisma. This is why they are trying to copy what he does. This is just like we Christians. We are trying to live like Christ. So you, as a pastor, fighting at the altar of the Lord, please, what should your members be doing? Oh, that's the break button I shot you. I tell you. So, what do you think about this gist? Why do you think they were fighting at the altar of the Lord? And what is your own contribution to this gist? Please leave a comment on the comment section. Going on to the number 2 gist of the day. This is one. It's coming from Zazu. So Zazu had a show recently, and he wanted that grand entrance, because for so long now he has been saying so many things on the internet. We know Zazu now. He will come out and talk about so many things today, and tomorrow he will start begging. At first he was talking about Olamide. He said Olamide was not the one that helped him blow, that he had grace in him, that it was his grace that made him blow, not Olamide. And we all know that if not for the fact that Olamide came on that track, believe me, that track would go nowhere. It was the influence of Olamide. But Zazu now you know him, tomorrow he would come out and beg. But this he came out, the video you just watched is Zazu. He came out from a coffin. What he did was he paid people, they brought a coffin to the show, and he went inside, it was covered. Then they carried him to the stage, brought him out, and they were playing all these ancient drums. So he would come out. Then when he came out, he came with Z. Oh, all I know they finish for Nigeria. I tell you. But when you're big, you're big. I don't think you need all this carrying coffin of all things. Like Ashake went on stage with a goat, and I think that makes more sense because he was actually trending at that point. He was number one, and you know, when you're number one now in the world, they give you a goat. It's just like Lionel Messi. Once you're number one in anything, they call you goat immediately. It shows that you're good. So he went on stage with a goat. But for Zazu, he went on stage with a coffin. Like, that is to show us that what, you just resurrected or what? I don't understand. I don't understand that concept. I'm not really a fan of the concept. But what do you think about this his own style? What, does it make sense to you or does it not make sense to you? But from my own opinion, not my thing. I don't buy it. So what do you think about this gist? Please leave a comment on the comment section. Like this video if you have not liked, and also do not forget to share with a friend. You can now reach us on Twitter at Djourneytv. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Bye for now.